Hi, I'm Eric Westrich. You're watching Startup Show San Diego, a startup TV show about startup companies, and we're here at Downtown Works with Candace Vanderbilt.
Hi, Eric. Welcome to Downtown Works.
Now, I understand you are a professional tour guide.
That's
the
me.
Goddess of all tours through
Yes.
Downtown Works. So we can see we're here, and the DW is obviously for Downtown Works. What else should we
Correct.
know as we walk into
Well,
Downtown
as
Works?
you get off the elevator, you're entering the 4th floor of Downtown Works, which is pretty much the heart of our community. Here you'll have the events going on the blackboard. You'll have a great reception greeting where you can sign in. So whoever you need to see, you can email them or text them. And then you can just walk over to the kitchen, get yourself a coffee. Perhaps you want to be in the open space. We have balcony seating, lounges, high chairs if you want to stand for work. And then if we continue down into the open...
And just before we move on,
Sure.
Candace, you can have a peek of the bay there, so you do
Yes.
have a view.
It's a gorgeous view. You can see it almost on every level, especially at the rooftop, which we have Wi-Fi accessibility and great lounge chairs and comfortable tables and chairs to have lunch or just take some time off, get some vitamin D.
And the other thing that I can see as we go over here a little bit is the word Santa Fe. So that's obviously Santa Fe Station,
Exactly.
which means I can park by going to the train and not bring my car downtown.
Exactly. You can take the coaster in, the Amtrak, or the trolley, and literally it's 1 block from our office. So many of our members do that. They just take advantage of being on the train, getting work done, catching up, and then get off and not have any hassle with traffic or parking.
Great. So what's special about the
Well,
kitchen?
as you enter the kitchen area, you have a great craft beer. Usually it changes. It changes on a weekly basis for our members to enjoy craft microbrew. And then we often have snacks, things for breakfast. We have gourmet coffee, and we are typically brewing Pete's coffee, filtered flavored water, teas. You can bring your lunch or make your lunch in the convection and microwave oven, and it's a great place to network.
And I understand that there's also wine over here too for the non-beer
Yes,
drinkers.
we usually have a couple of bottles of wine available. Yes, indeed. And then as you continue further down is where we come into the open desk seating, and that's where our members sometimes start at, and then they might move into a dedicated desk, which will show you that along the way. And each little pocket of the co-working space has lounge tables and chairs, so you can sit and just have a different place, change it up.
So each of the desks, because I've been sitting at one, has outlets.
Yes.
Probably more outlets than any co-work place I've
Yes,
been
you
to.
can be hardwired.
And the
Sure.
USB. So hardwire, Wi-Fi, and outlets. Pretty good.
Yes, high-speed Wi-Fi, 100 up, 100 down. Actually, now it's 300 up, 300 down, and come January 1, we'll have the fiber. So we'll have 3 different services.
Okay, so here we can lounge or we can use any open seat.
Correct, yes. And on the perimeter of the 4th floor are all private offices, and they range from a 2-desk, you can make it a 1-desk office, all the way up to 10 desks in a particular office.
Wow, I'm sure people are happy when they get up to the 10-desk level.
Yes, yes. And they can customize it if they want locked file cabinets. We have many desks that adjust to how they want to sit, stand during the day, comfortable ergonomic chairs.
Yeah, that looks like a stand-sit option right there.
Yep, and great views. A lot of them have the natural light.
And this is
Yes.
obviously a dog-friendly
Yes,
location
we
because
have 3 to 4 member dogs. This is Papillon, Pappy. He's very friendly. And we have Brody with us today. And the 2 others are vacant. I don't know where they are at the moment. Yeah, so this would be a 2-desk option. And prices range anywhere from $800 up to $3,200, depending on the office and location.
very good.
And then we come into another larger lounge common area, and these in the far wall are little cubbies where people can sit and talk, plug into if your computer's running low. So it's nice, what I'm told by a lot of people that come to visit, is the space is very open and airy compared to most other co-working spaces that they've visited.
And pretty striking artwork.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we like it because it shows how we're in the city, yet we're still on the bay and the skyline.
I like how the skyline reflects in the glasses.
Exactly, yeah. And that's what's key about this co-working space is just, it's walkable, it's in a smart city where people don't have to worry about parking, they can transport in and not deal with expensive parking situations. That's Brody. Mm-hmm. And the other nice part is we're right on the edge of Little Italy, so in less than a block you can be at the great restaurants, all the bars and cafes. So these are some of our dedicated desks or exclusive desks where it's your desk, you leave your things, leave your monitor. It comes with a locked file cabinet. The desk will adjust to your height or however you want to stand or sit. Downtown Works has 4 different levels where you can be on the main floor, on the mezzanine, the rooftop, and then there's a 3rd floor. And the accelerator program, which is coming down the pipeline, probably January 2017, they'll have the program in place. So those 2 things.
And what is the accelerator program?
Well, Wolf Bielas and Michelle Cohen are talking with different sectors of companies, different sectors of business rather, bringing people into the environment and helping the startup, the entrepreneur, to keep going in the right direction so that they can accelerate their business plan and be successful.
So are these reserved desks or open?
These are open seating along the bar here, and then in the back where you see the phone booth, to the left is the room that will be the podcasting room, the dedicated podcasting room.
Great.
And then again, these are the exclusive desks. Potentially we'll be doing more, maybe 1 to 2 office, clear glass offices up here as well. And then another spot for lounging, and that's like what I was talking to you about. If you need to plug in, they have these outlets that usually open. There we go.
So is the accelerator something that people will apply for?
I don't know if there'll be a panel or if it's just something that they talk with a couple of the founders in order to get into the program. I don't have the specifics about it. Right now they're just working out the curriculum for it. So most of the offices, well, all of the offices actually have a whiteboard, and they come with the file cabinets. And this is where we have the printing, scanning, copying, which is all included in the price. Lockers are free, just bring a lock. We will eventually have the convenience of vending machines with healthy food. And then we're coming up to one of our meeting rooms. This whole space here will break down into 3 separate meeting rooms. This one fits about 5 comfortably. Every meeting room has an Apple TV and a whiteboard for presentations. And the whole thing can open up into one large room for great workshops, for presenting in a group up to 35, 40 people.
So you have a large conference room that you've split with a wall that comes up and down.
Exactly. You just press a button and the door will go up and down, similar to a garage door, but see-through.
So you mentioned the blackboard as you walk in, or the board that has events on it.
Well, we've started doing Lunch and Learn Wednesdays, whereby this coming Wednesday it'll be a topic on collaborating, building the right team, getting the right personality mix, and if it's different personalities, how to work with that. We'll either supply the lunch, somebody will sponsor it, or we have great vending mobile food trucks on Wednesdays. So that's why we try to keep Lunch and Learn on Wednesdays. And then we also are planning on doing Wellness Wednesdays. So we'll bring in different fitness gurus, nutrition gurus, and maybe combine the two. And then also from time to time have a business topic, something about how to save money if your company's growing. We'll bring a tax consultant in and a financial advisor. So we're trying to help our members with resources as they're growing to supply them with what they need to grow in a very profitable way. So they're not being overextended, but they're getting the resources they need with the people they can trust. And what's cool is the founders, there's 4 guys that are successful entrepreneurs. There's actually 6, but 4 are active. They're on the 3rd floor. They want to be able to sponsor people and educate them, and sometimes they'll be here and we call them the in-house entrepreneur, and members can feel free to go over and chat with them and just bring up challenges that they may have.
Just how did you end up here? Where were you before this, and what caused you to come here?
Well, I know one of the founders, actually 2, but one I worked with for probably 10 years. He had a company that manufactured RFID, radio frequency identification tags. And this is down in South Bay, and ultimately it sold to 3M, at which time I decided just to be a full-time mom and grandmother. So for about 3.5 years, I was just working at home, and then Wolf called and said, hey, I'm opening a co-working business. And I had no idea what co-working was, so I came in and we met, and it sounded exciting, and the timing was perfect for me. So I jumped in, and here I am, and I love it.
And so what do you do here? What are your biggest challenges?
Well, I am involved in sales, but my title is community curator. So basically I meet the people, make sure they get a feel for the land and see if they have any questions, find out what their needs are, and then tell them how we can support them, and maybe just personalize and create a unique package for them. And then from there, if they join us, I'm the go-to person between customer service and concierge, and just helping them network with other members, making them feel at home, helping them with ideas, and lots of them do like to contribute and do the different seminars that we're offering, so I help coordinate that, as well as evening events. So combination of things.
Great.
We have a team of 3 and we all work pretty hard together.
So conference rooms, and there's rooms with numbers on them.
Yes, these are called phone booths, and usually people can go in 2 at a time, have a conference call or Skype, or if they need a personal place to talk, or maybe they have to talk a little loud, this is the ideal spot.
So you could set up your webinar or even a podcast here.
Right. We actually have, well, it's not yet built, but we will have a dedicated room upstairs on the mezzanine, much larger than this, and it will be with the best equipment, top-notch equipment, and most likely will have to be reserved, as are the meeting rooms. So members can go into their portal and book out the meeting room according to their needs, what size they need. And right for now, the telephone booth is first come, first served. Jump in if you need it.
Well, it looks like you have quite a few of them, so that's good.
Yes, we have an extra one on the mezzanine as well.
So what's next? Go see the roof?
We could go see the roof. Would you like to do that?
It's up to you.
Okay.
You're the professional guy.
It might be dark for a second.
So what's your biggest challenge?
Right now, just getting people into Downtown Works. Once they're inside, they fall in love with it. They love the feel, and then just coordinating a time for them to come back and join us.
You can come look at the view, relax.
Yes.
access Wi-Fi.
Total access, yes, and comfortable swing chairs with a great table for lunch. Actually, some of the companies have done interviewing up here. It's very relaxing. And there's talk also of doing movie nights in the near future. It's a great place when it's sunny also to get your vitamin C and D, get some fresh air. And we can go down to the third floor. We do have parking, by the way. We have 2 levels. There's a ground level and an underground level, and there's also a bike rack. Street level 300, underground 200. We also have more open seating here and a lounge.
We can show that there's lots of people working. So this is all one company.
Yes, yes, indeed. And then a dedicated kitchen. So this is the second dedicated kitchen. Usually we keep it well stocked with snacks and coffee and beverages. And then this is another more traditional conference room. Once we're at capacity, I'm sure the founders, or even before so, might want to expand.
Oh, more locations? Do they know where those locations are yet, or is
No,
it
it's
just
top secret. Social entrepreneurs, people that do apps, they call it Appy Hour. The SoCal Marketing Group meets here every other month, and they bring in very good speakers, and hopefully that trend will just continue.
Well, thank you for the tour.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for watching Startup Show San Diego.